Good morning, and welcome to WWDC 2019. And tvOS is just one of the software platforms that we're here to talk about today. You're going to be able to see lyrics to your favorite songs in sync with the music. Xbox One S and PlayStation DualShock 4.
First, we have the gradient face, which is smoothly animating with the time. And calculator. And finally, you can purchase and install an app directly on your watch.
And because we wanted to make this available to hundreds of millions of women around the world, cycle tracking is also available without a watch in the Health app in iOS.
It's pretty quiet. Let's make some noise and see how this works.
This high adoption rate is a huge benefit for both users and developers.
Things like unlocking with Face ID, now 30% faster and smaller. And updates, 60% smaller. Dark mode to iOS. And your calendar, your daily events have never looked so awesome on this really beautiful palette. When you type, you can swipe. Just like that. Many developers do too. And so now we have the solution. It's called Sign In with Apple. You can choose to share your actual email address, or you can choose to hide it. And when you do, we'll create a unique random address that forwards to your real address. For the first time, you can rotate a video. How about it?
Great new feature is audio sharing. We have all had a time where we wanted to share a movie or a song with a friend. Let's have a listen together, starting with iOS 12.
Absolute zero is the lowest limit of the thermodynamic temperature scale. Absolute zero is the lowest limit of the thermodynamic temperature scale.
I can now pin my widgets right on my home screen. I can just drag from the bottom, and they fan out just like that. That's right, you can now plug in a thumb drive. Just a 3-finger pinch to copy, a 3-finger spread to plop it right down. This works across all sorts of apps. Just a 3-finger swipe to undo. No more shaking that iPad. To 9 milliseconds. It's incredible.
This is the new Mac Pro.
So we're using a brand new Intel Xeon processor, and it has up to 28 cores. 6 channels of super fast ECC memory and 12 DIMM slots enable an incredible 1.5 terabytes of system memory. Now this I/O card has 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports, 2 USB-A ports, and an audio jack.
It's a 32-inch LCD display with over 20 million pixels. It's a 6K Retina display, and so we call this display the Pro Display XDR.
Now if you look at other systems configured with comparable components, you'll see that they cost around $8,000. The new Mac Pro will start at $59.99. It's going to be available this fall. The Pro Display XDR will be $49.99 for the display itself. The Visa mount adapter will be $199, and the Pro stand $999.
It's macOS Catalina. We begin with iTunes. The future of our iTunes is not one app, but 3. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, and Apple TV. And now I want to turn to something new. We call it Sidecar. Now you can use your iPad as a second display for your Mac. Now voice control lets you control your Mac entirely with your voice. We're also bringing it to iOS as well.
Open Maps. Show Grid. Long press at 20. Open App Switcher. 4. Tap Share. Tap Tim. Tap Send.
Now next, I want to turn to a new solution that helps you find your Mac should it ever be lost or stolen. It's called Find My. We've been working on a new project that internally we call Project Catalyst. And it's new technology that lets developers quickly and efficiently create apps for the Mac based on their existing iPad apps.
And of course, all of this great software will be available to our users in the fall.